Hey, what's up guys, this is Sasfree, and today I'm doing another Black Ops 2 commentary. Gameplay in the background. Of course this video is not about the gameplay in the background, but it's just a little bit of foul gameplay on domination. I think I go like 52-6 or something like that, running UAV, Lightning Strike, and AGR as always. And of course they patched the foul full auto. I'm using it on full auto for this gameplay, because it's a tiny bit of an old gameplay, and I kind of like that they patched the full auto foul, because it forced me to use different weapons, and now, whenever I want to use an assault rifle, I can either use the M8A1 or the A94. Those are my two go-tos right now. And really, for S&D, I always use the M8A1 with a millimeter scanner, and that is just so much fun to use and so good. And look at that, just going to town on these noobs to get an AGR. Awesome, awesome first life. But anyway, going to the main topic of this commentary, that Xbox Live was actually down today. Well, sort of down, from about 5 p.m. Central Time to 5:30, so it lasted about 30 minutes. 5 p.m. Central Time is about 10 p.m. UTC, or 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So hopefully, if you don't live in Central Time, then hopefully you can either convert from Central Time or from UTC time to your time. I kind of expect for you to at least be able to convert from UTC. But anyway, so back on to main topic. There are a few rumors out there that it was hacked or something like that, which I don't really believe. I saw on some forums people saying like, "Oh my goodness, it must have been hacked by Anonymous" or something like that, and I just don't think so. I'm a bit skeptical. The symptoms of Xbox Live going down, basically, if you were already signed in, you weren't really affected by it that much. I heard that even still now, it's about 11 Central Time, or 4 UTC. Right now, while I'm recording this commentary, the same day as it went down. And basically, right now I've heard that people are having trouble sending game invites over Xbox Live, so I've heard that there's still a few problems out there that still exist. And so yeah, that kind of sucks. But during those 30 minutes, you could not sign in to an Xbox Live profile. You simply could not. Basically, I got on my Xbox about 5 p.m. and I tried to sign in to Colonel Fine, and which is one of my accounts, the account that I'm using in this gameplay, and it gave me an error message as if my network connection was not working. And so then I tested my network connection, and to my surprise, it said, "Yeah, your network's all good, your internet's all good, yeah, router's all good and up." And then it said something along the lines of go to xbox.com/service, support.xbox.com/Xbox Live status. Yeah. And there I found that Xbox Live was down for some reason. And I got it right in front of me. "We are still hard at work fixing the issue members are having signing in to Xbox Live. Rest assured we have every available resource working on fixing the problem. Thank you for your patience and keep checking back here every 30 minutes for an update on our progress." Now I checked, I was just spamming F5 on that thing. I was just spamming F5, and trying to sign in over and over and over again. Sorry guys, I'm a tiny bit sick, a tiny bit of allergies and stuff like that, so a bit of mucus in my system. Anyway, so yeah, I was just spamming F5 trying to refresh, so immediately when it was back on so I could sign in, I was signed in right at that second, almost, because I really wanted to get on, of course, because, I pay for Xbox Live for a reason. Now, that kind of put something in my mind. Not my biggest concern, but really just kind of wondering, will I get an extra 30 minutes on my gold membership? Will I get an extra 30 minutes after it expires because of that? Will I get refunded for those 30 minutes in which I couldn't sign in? I'm not sure. Actually, during those 30 minutes, I went on twitch.tv, and I looked at Furico Parasite's stream. I don't really watch Furico Parasite that much, although I know he's like a crazy good player. Of course, he's the captain of the team that won the $1 million tournament, so obviously he's crazy awesome. But anyway, so I went on his stream, and of course he was playing just as normal. And I was like, what? How come he can play? And then, I went on the web and found that people couldn't sign in. And that was the problem. And so that was pretty weird. Stunk for everybody, basically. And I got a website on what happened. It's Kotaku.com, Kotaku.com. And it says that a Microsoft statement issued later in the day reads, "The root cause of this outage was human error. A change resulted in an interruption to normal traffic flow within our data centers, which logged users out and prevented them from logging back in. We're sorry for this, and will be updating our processes to prevent this from happening again in the future." So, human error. According to Microsoft, no, they were not hacked by Anonymous or ransacked by gypsies who were taking down their servers or something like that. No, just human error. They just messed up, unfortunately. Oh, and look at that fail. Whoopsie. And what were those two guys? What were my two teammates doing right there at the spawn? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, human error, their fault basically. And so I kind of wonder, will I get refunded those 30 minutes? Although, not that it really matters, though. It's only 30 minutes. It's not like Xbox Live went down the way that PlayStation Network went down. When PlayStation Network went down, that was like, what, 2 months? Or something like that? Nah, maybe not 2 months. At least a month, though. Maybe even more. My memory's a bit foggy of that, so I forget how many months it was. But anyway, that was quite a while that it went down, and just complete, utter being down. It wasn't like nobody could sign in, but if you already signed in, you were fine. Basically, nobody could do anything. It was just completely 100% down. And, oh, look at that. Quad! Get pwned for the AGR. So, luckily, XBL wasn't down the way PSN was down. Of course, PSN security, not so hot security. And I kind of understand that, because when it comes to PSN security, you are getting what you pay for. Yes, which is nothing, so yeah. But, of course, I pay for Xbox Live, so I'm not going to lie. I kind of expect better from Microsoft than this kind of stuff. I kind of expect better from a professional company like Microsoft than human errors, which cause it to go down for 30 minutes, although it's not really that big of a deal. Also, I'd like to talk about this always-on thing that apparently the next Xbox console will have. I don't know what's called the next Xbox console, so, I mean, maybe I'll just refer to it as the Xbox 720, but rumor has it that it's not going to be called the 720. Anyway, always on is basically where you have to... Oh, by the way, that's where the... kind of the boring part. Always on is would really stink. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be in the next Xbox console, and I really do not want it to be on the next Xbox console, because people's internet goes out sometimes, and apparently now we can see that Xbox Live service does go down sometimes also. And so, really, I do not hope that they put in always on, because that's going to stink. And if always on is implemented, then when Xbox Live goes down due to human error like it did today, well then all our Xboxes are basically going to go down for 30 minutes, or hopefully not, but maybe even longer, which will be total BS and just not right. And really, they don't need always on. It's a stupid idea in my opinion, and I really hope they do not implement it. Anyway, though, there you guys have it. 52-6. Xbox Live was down for 30 minutes due to human error, which is some BS. I hope it doesn't happen again. I hope this gameplay, I hope I do get 52-6 like this in the gameplay again, though. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope you guys give it a like rating. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh, also, a little update on the 14th Sunday, at about 5:40 Central Time, which is about 10:40 UTC, Xbox servers went down again, and so that stinks. And so this really shows that always on is definitely not going to work. Thanks for watching.